Good morning, everybody. Crypto STRANG here. Just going to go over 6 projects that I'm buying in September. 5 of them are brand new. I know I've mentioned before that I wasn't going to keep holding so many different altcoins, but specifically these 6, I'm really excited about for the future. I say 5 I've never owned before, so they're real solid projects. Again, it's entirely up to you if you go and buy them. It's merely my humble opinion. It's not financial advice. Do your own research. We all know how volatile crypto is, and you must do your own research. This is definitely not financial advice. Okay, so the first one is share token, SHR, currently ranked 276. The market cap is approaching 34 million. You can see the volume of the last 24 hours over 6 million. Circulating supply is approaching 1.5 billion, with a total supply just over 2 billion. So relatively good. It's on Bitmart, it's on BitHum, it's on Probit, BINANCE DEX. The price has gone up quite a bit and up and down over the last month. Basically on August the 1st it reached 5 cents, but in literally the last 30 days it's been as low as 1 cent, and here we are just over 2 cents. So it's certainly one for long-term hold, that's me personally, and sharing aims to make sharing and renting services quicker and simpler for everyone by creating an accessible and sustainable global ecosystem for the sharing and renting economies. So if you go on their website, sharing.network, right to the bottom of the page, you can see about the different products they've got, 5,890. But what I liked was the locations. They've actually got the Sharing Shop app. Currently has 2 locations in Melbourne, Australia. But we intend to quickly expand to key markets in Southeast Asia and London, followed by global launch in 2021. So that was the bit that really caught my eye. You scroll through the website and you can see about all the different sites, the only travel app you need. When I look at this, it sort of reminds me of a bit like Icon, really. I know it's not the same, but it reminds me where sharing's like an all-in-one. It's not just a cryptocurrency. It's where they want to sort of, it's like a module, a blockchain module where you can sort of organise bookings management, self-sovereign identity, reviews, dispute resolutions, reward system, and a stable coin that facilitates low payments. You got here, you go through here, this sort of sums it up. They've got the sharing app, you've got the sharing shop where you can buy and sell everything with sharing's multi-merchant department platform. You've got the share ledger, obviously it makes it very secure. The sharing pay, which is fantastic. The sharing ID, and the share token, obviously itself, SHR. So it's a genuine product. It's got a huge potential to really grow rapidly. I personally believe over the next year, especially with the global launch in 2021. That's the real eye opener for me. You can go through I've been through the whole site. You can see at the top there, you've got the technology side of it. You can contact me if you want. I've reached out to them to ask some questions. You've got the products. So it states there also sharing is built on distributed ledger technology, allowing for a transparent, decentralized ecosystem. So keep sharing on your radar. The next one, which I think is again got huge potential, is VIDT Datalink. Nearly $1. It was only 45 cents in like 2 weeks ago. But it's also in the last month had a high of $1.22, so it's been quite volatile. You can see on the charts there. The project has been around basically on CoinMarket since last April 2019, so it's been slowly growing. I've been monitoring it for a while, and again, perhaps I should have got it earlier when I first looked at it in May. But anyway, market cap is approaching 45 million. Circulating supply is pretty good, relatively low as well. Circulating supply is just over 46 million. The total supply is just over 57 million, so it's not a huge amount in crypto speak, that supply, and fair majority are out there. Okay, so again, time will tell how it develops, but I really do like it. I think if you go on the website, you can see here. Now this is the bit I liked. I always go to the bit that I like the most, and this was the VIDT Datalink, every cloud to every chain. And you can state on the diagram from the publishers to the cloud services to the VIDT API. And you've got there the software and additional anchoring, limitless capability, security and speed for any size. But the companies they're working with is obviously good. IBM, that is huge. CMS Law, one of the largest law firms in the world. AimSpec inspects batches of crude oil in terms of valuable means of laboratory research. But to me, IBM alone is obviously massive. And again, it's just another one to keep on your radar. I think this has got huge potential. VIDT is another one for long-term hold for me. So to sum up, it basically secures any digital file against unlawful manipulation. And the API now enables organisations to certify and secure their digital data against fraud, manipulation, a simple but strong formula that adds and protects value at minimum expense and effort. So I say when you've sort of got IBM, AmSpec, CMS Law, speaks volumes. So I think this is one as they build and get more partnerships. I think it's going to be huge. You also see there, it's on the site there, it says Airbus. You know, if they involve Airbus, I don't know to what degree, but again, that's obviously a massive, massive company. So it's certainly one to keep on your radar. Now the next one, BZx Protocol. Again, I looked at this a while ago, just bought it. Again, it looks wonderful. It's another DeFi platform. I know that's been the hype of the year. You know, it really has been. You know, I bought it yesterday, really low price, and even now, over the last 24 hours, you can see on the screen, it's basically a 24% drop. So I think it's doing really well, especially with the top 100. The market cap is over 152 million. The only downside to me personally was the circulating supply to the total supply. You know, it's only 140 million roughly compared to the over 1 billion the total supply. So even so, I think with its project, it does peer-to-peer loans, and they're just literally about to relaunch the platform, and you get some excellent staking rewards. So if I just quickly go to their Twitter, you can see here the last 24 hours of pre-staking are approaching. If you don't stake before the platform launches tomorrow, you will miss out on fees. They can give you a 2-hour warning before the platform is live. So I personally think, again, another solid, absolute solid project. Go on their website, you can sort of see here, you scroll through it, everything is tokenized. You know, I tokens and P tokens are powerful financial primitives. I tokens are constantly increasing value from earning interest. So the peer-to-peer loans to me is excellent. It states there the passive income. Make money with the assets you already hold in your wallet without giving up control of them. Interest rates and margin loans are often much higher than traditional loans while being far safer. Lower fees, minimise risk. You scroll through it and all parts of the BZX network are just, to me, just absolutely fantastic. And again, just another one to keep on your radar, really. Now, COTI, I looked up on COTI a long time ago, didn't do anything about it. It was quite stagnant to me. It was very low on the rankings as well. But now, smashed through the top 200, currently ranked 171, which is great. And it's basically sum up, they want to be like a global payment processing company. You know, that's their dream. You know, and their all-time high was 12 cents last July. This month alone, in August, it's doubled in price. So I think this is one, again, you can see on the charts there, the massive pump last year, been very stagnant. That's when I was probably looking at it, you know, but now it's doing really well. So I follow them a lot on social media, but also on their website. This is a very in-depth website, going through everything they do. Ultimate power grid of payments. You can see there all the sites it's been on, like Investing, Yahoo Finance. And it's a good statement there. Blockchain isn't yet a solution. Instability, complexity, and lack of scalability keeps it from the masses. There's a strong need for a robust payment system that is seamless and scalable as traditional payments, while being as cost-effective and secure as blockchain. So obviously they want to, you know, the big dream is to be like a PayPal blockchain of cryptocurrency, online payments. You know, that's the dream. But obviously that's a huge, again, that gives it huge potential. But it's obviously a huge roadmap and plans. You know, this is what I really liked when you looked at the seven necessary elements for a perfect payment infrastructure. Now, scalability. Now, they state on here, COTI can process over 100,000 TPS transactions per second. That is a lot. It says compared to 25,000 transactions per second in traditional payment systems. Now, 100,000 is what Elrond are stating, I believe. I know Elrond are stating a lot of transactions per second. I have to check that, but I know they're another one that have, you know, really gone out there and stated so much they can do. Simplicity, buyer-seller protections, cost effectiveness, price stability. So you go through it, and again, it's just another, if they reach what they want to reach and they get there with their mainnet, and as they develop and get some partnerships and actually develop the way they're stating, again, this is another one for me personally, long-term hold. You know, I've read somewhere they will describe themselves as a fully encompassing finance on the blockchain. That's what that's their goal. And it's an ecosystem that is designed specifically to meet the challenges of traditional finance, fees, latency, global inclusion, risk. And let's just see how they develop. I'm going to buy some COTI. I think I'm going to say hold it long term. I think it's got excellent potential, and they've been around a little while now, and they're continuously developing. So Swingby is the next one. Again, on coin market cap, it's lowly ranked purely because I haven't got the market cap. Okay, the volume last 24 hours, you can see, is over 2 million. Total supply is 1 billion. Now, I don't usually use CoinGecko, but what I've noticed lately with CoinGecko, they're much more accurate on CoinMarketCap with their rankings. You can see there also the circulating supply and the max supply. So when I looked at that, even though Swingby looks a wonderful project, I'm going to get some. if that's true about circulating supply being that low, then obviously that's quite, you know, when you think of the price, their state the market cap is approaching 7 million. So this is really speculative, this project. But I read up a lot on Swingby, and I think it's got huge potential. But the circulating supply, you know, is not a lot compared to total supply of 1 billion. You know, that is really, really low, approaching 31 million basically. So again, this will be long-term hold for me. I say it's speculative, but it's one I really do like the project. So you go on their website and it's, you know, swingby.network, and you go through everything they do. What I like is fast into blockchain swaps. Now, you know, it looks an absolute excellent technology, excellent project. The staking portal on the Swingby network, as it's a relatively new project, again, that's why the rewards are so high. You get stables up to 50%, I believe, on BitMax. It's on BitMax, on Polynex, on Who. But, you know, the all-time, you see that at the moment it's just over 22 cents. The all-time high was actually 59 cents in August. So it's had a bit of a drop. It's an option. It's basically options for sharing tokens, really. The Swingby, swing pool, as they call it. And with these new projects, they get excellent rewards, 50%. As it grows, I'm sure the rewards will come down a lot. But what I liked, which really got my attention with Swingby, was the fact they're working with Elrond, which I know I've mentioned many times before, and also BINANCE. So any project that works with BINANCE and Elrond, to me, looks real solid for the future. But as I say, do your own due diligence. Always say it's dropped 10% over the last 24 hours. Quite a few projects have dropped over the last 24 hours. We did have a big bump at the weekend, but you've got to look at the circulating supply being so low. So again, this is one, me personally, it's long-term hold, but again, it's entirely up to you if you're looking to swing by. But again, do your own research, as I always say. So moving on from Swingby, again, that's that perspective. Another one which many people spoke about is Polkadot. I started getting Polkadot a while ago. I'm going to stock up more in September. Again, another one, long-term hold. I think it's had such hype, such massive news. I think the price might keep, who knows what the price is going to do, but I think just need it to stabilise. I'm just going to stock up on Polkadot and hold long term. With the ex-Ethereum co-founder Gavin Wood, he's obviously got an excellent project. Total supply is $1 billion. Reported circulating supply at the moment, though, is basically over 900 million. So if that's true, then majority of them are out there. So again, I went on CoinGecko, which, according to this, the market cap is ranked number 6. You know, this sums up the difference where I've always relied on CoinMarketCap, but CoinGecko, if this is correct, you know, is ranking Polkadot at number 6 out of all of it. You know, the market cap there, you know, it's incredible. It's 5.5 billion, you know, and 24-hour trading volume is approaching, 383 million. Incredible. And with the majority of the supply out there, again, this is why one for me is long-term hold. I think it's absolutely amazing. But I say, when you look at CoinMarketCap, it's still got it ranked below the 2,000 because they don't know the market cap. It makes you think that perhaps I should use CoinGecko more often. But anyway, so just one thing I forgot to mention when I looked at Swingby was the staking. If you go on stake.swingby.network, you can see there, the pre-staking is at the moment, but the analyzer is actually 52%. So again, that's why I liked it. But again, it's long-term hold, similar to what SNX do with that long-term hold. That's what on person doing with there. You also got AVE and the lend there. So these are just projects that, again, I'm just buying in September, entirely up to you. So I think Share Token is great, especially next year. They go global launch. VIDT, they continuously develop, especially with their partnerships they've already got, and develop more. BZRX network, smash through the top 100, great. COTI, as they continuously develop, I think it's got huge potential, massive. Swingby, it's probably the most speculative one on my list here, but again, with the fact that working with Binance, I just really like the project, but again, to me, that will be long-term hold. Okay, so thanks very much, guys. Thanks for listening. Anyone want any help getting started with cryptos, let me know. I'm always here to help. Email me, info@cryptostrang.com. Be lovely to hear from you. And also, I'd love to hear what tokens you're buying in the last quarter of 2020 or in just this month, September. New projects perhaps I don't know about. I love it when people tell me about projects that I've never heard about. I look into it. Some like, wow, yeah, they're great. Others, not for me personally, but again, that's just my preference. But yeah, be lovely to hear from you. Please comment below. Be great to hear from you. Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye.